Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. My name is Yamo ASAP, and I've been playing a lot of Helldivers 2 as of late. Matter of fact, I've been playing it so much that I felt like I had the need to critique the game. All of its flaws, all of its mishaps, all of the mistakes that were made in the past. And I said that the game doesn't deserve Game of the Year. Now, truthfully, and I'm gonna be completely, because that was a written script. This right here, there's no script, there's no nothing. This is all from the dome, okay? I believe that game should have been nominated for Game of the Year. Yeah, you heard it from here. From the guy who said it doesn't deserve Game of the Year and made a whole ass video. Made a whole entire, what was it, 12-minute video? It took me hours to edit that shit. And you hear it from me. You heard it from that same guy. I believe Helldivers 2 should have got nominated for Game of the Year. And I actually do believe 100% that Helldivers 2 got robbed. Now, the stuff I said in that video still stand. All of the game's issues, all of the bugs, all of the patches, all of the extra shit, you know, the Sony situation. But at the end of the day, the game itself is still Helldivers 2. That game is like I cannot. Like this is a Glaze video. This is a Glaze video. I'm sorry. Last video I called BS for what it is for Helldivers 2, but this video right here I'm going to Glaze this game. This is the best PvE game I've ever played ever. Don't care what anybody says. I don't care what anybody says. It is the best PvE game. There is no game I have played that gets you that much action in 40 minutes. And just like a 35-minute freaking mission, bro. From the beginning to end, it is straight action. That game gives you so much freedom to do whatever you want with your character. If you want to run a full freaking turret build, you can. You're gonna do straight freaking 500 kg bombs and Eagle airstrikes, you can. You wanna do meta builds, nobody's gonna stop you, bro. Like when they tell you you are the commander of your super destroyer, they're not lying, bro. You get to do whatever you freaking want in that game, bro. Like, you wanna run just the recoilless rifle and nothing else, bro? Nobody's stopping you, bro. Wanna run all anti-tanks, bro, go ahead. Nobody's freaking stopping you, bro. That game is, it has so much freaking versatility, bro. The weapons, the freaking, like the weapons, like the primary weapons, I know I said most of them are trash, but they're actually good. I've actually had to sit and actually use them, and they're not bad. They're not as bad as I thought. You know, my only issue is the fucking recoil on most of these guns are horrible. So, but of course there's armor passives that freaking make it to where it negates all of that recoil, right? You got the armor passive that I use personally. I forgot what it was called, but I think it's not fortified, is it? I don't remember what it is. 400 hours in this game. Can you believe that shit? But yeah, dude, the freaking recoil on those primaries are horrible, but damage output is freaking good. The stagger is great. Freaking fire rate is awesome. Dude, reprimand, put the recoil aside, it's one of the coolest SMGs. And I love the black and red so much. We're glazing this game today, bro. We're glazing. I don't care. Right? Out of all the PvE games I've played this year alone, they don't come close. Space Marine 2, very great game. I'm not gonna freaking take Space Marine's credit away. Great ass game. It's just not as fun as Helldivers 2. I was debating with somebody with this today. Yeah, that game, you can't call stratagems. The freaking melee, just, it was cool at first. The critical hits and shit was cool. Makes you feel like a Doomslayer, but it's slow as fuck. I'm not gonna lie. That shit got boring. That shit got boring real quick. Until we started fighting the Astartes, right? When them niggas started coming in, and I was like, okay, this shit gets real. Right? And then the game freaking ended. Like, what was that? What this 2 missions with the Astartes. 90% of the game was fighting Tyranids, bro. And don't get me wrong, I love fighting bug enemies, right? I love the Tyranids in 40k. I love fighting freaking the Terminids in Helldivers too. Freaking awesome. I'm not doing any power scaling or anything like that because we already know Tyranids are fucking the damn near gods, right? But dude, fighting the Terminids in Helldivers 2, I find it way more fun, bro. I find it it just feels like although there's way more Tyranids than there are Terminids, for some reason Helldivers 2 felt like it was more diverse when I was playing it against Space Marine 2. It's freaking crazy. It is crazy that I actually said that, but it felt like there's more Terminid types than those Tyranids, right? Another thing is, I said this in the last video, but being a weak Helldiver, being a weak, just a normal ass person who literally got 20 minutes of training and becomes Super Earth's last line of defense or last line of offense. The freaking Steam webpage says last line of the offense. It's freaking hilarious. But just 20 minutes of training from General Brash, right? You're a normal ass guy, right? It is crazy to think that you're just playing regular ass people and you're doing all this crazy shit. You're not special, bro. Like the Helldivers themselves are not like freaking augmented human beings. Well, from what I know, because there might be some crazy plot twist that like Helldivers are all clones or something, or the Super Destroyer is actually I don't know, whatever. But from what I know, it's just regular people, regular day-to-day people fighting the worst the galaxy has to offer, right? And the thought of that is kind of cool to me because it's overwhelming odds, very overwhelming odds. Four guys that just probably graduated freaking college are fighting a legion of automatons with like factory striders and fucking gunships just mowing them down. And these 4 dudes, hopefully they're good, right? Because if not, then they're gonna die. But there has been times where I felt like this weak ass Helldiver is like John Wick, bro. I'm out here surviving the impossible. I'm surviving impossible extractions, right? Impossible missions without dying. I've done so many level 10s now with no deaths, and it feels freaking amazing. Like, this game feels so good to conquer. Yes, I know, this is a glazed video. Just type it in the comments. I don't give a fuck. Don't care. This is a glazed video. That game, it's like the best game. Like, aside from shit like Elden Ring or Dark Souls, bro. If you conquer that game, it feels really good. And that's why I keep freaking playing it. Once you conquer that game, once you get down to learning how to freaking dodge or dive, learning when to dive, learning the best times to reload, learning your fucking stamina and your resupply usage, learning like teammates, freaking callouts, all sorts of stuff, learning enemy types, and just conquering all of that and just beating it, bro. Fucking beating it is so good, bro. It's a glazed video. This is a glazed video. Write it down in the comments. Don't care. We got robbed. So this is a declaration, right? I don't know if there's any like actual Helldivers like watching this video right now, like people who are diehard for that game. Go vote. Go freaking vote for player voice, bro. Go vote for player voice, please. Because we need a dub. We were robbed, bro. We were freaking robbed. I don't care. Don't care, bro. Freaking, I know I said stuff about Elden Ring should not be up there. It's a DLC. It is a DLC. That came out as a DLC. It is not DLC of the year. Although it's a great ass DLC. 10 out of 10s all the way on the board. But come on, let's even the playing field, man. Like, why is... Oh my god, I know I said the video of Helldivers 2 doesn't deserve Game of the Year. I know I said it. But I was wrong. I'm wrong. And I will admit that. I am wrong as fuck. Helldivers 2 deserves it. 100% the way. It deserves to be nominated at least. It needed a slot. I feel like this game, the nominees are so lame to me this year. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if your favorite game is up there. I'm sorry if you like fucking Balatro. I'm sorry if you like Final Fantasy Rebirth. I'm sorry if you like Astrobot. I'm sorry. These games don't appeal to me, bro. These are not, like, I would rather, where the fuck was why is Space Marine 2 not up there? I know I gave Space Marine 2 some shit, but Space Marine 2 was still a good ass game. Why is it not up there? Replace that shit with Balatro, bro. That shit is ridiculous. It is crazy. After constantly spending like hours and like trying to voice my opinion on the game, you know, it's been this last week when I keep looking at those nominees, I really feel like, bro, Arrowhead deserves a lot better, bro. There's no game like Helldivers out there. No, not a single game. And you can't even contest it, bro. You could tell me a game with that much action, right? That much fucking action. And you know what I mean by that much action. This is a Michael Bay ass game, right? Live service to a fucking live service game that's doing this, right? 3, a game that is damn near 100% community driven. This game requires its player base. We cannot liberate planets alone. We can't finish major orders on our own. Everybody needs to be involved, right? 4, your freaking loadouts, bro. Like the freaking versatility on the entire game, right? And the thing is, and that's my list, by the way. The thing is, this is like literally only the beginning. Like, I know I gave this game shit. I know I said all that shit, but it's only the first year. When I think of games like Fortnite or even COD, those games had shitty starts. Well, not shitty starts, slow starts too. Chapter 1, fucking OG's here, right? OG Fortnite's here. That shit was long. That shit felt long as hell. It was basic as fuck. That's what Helldivers is right now. It's basic, and we're having like a long preseason pretty much. I don't know if they're ever gonna do like season passes or anything. I hope they don't. Keep the war bonds and just keep the story going. I really don't want to see any passes or anything like that. But it just feels slow and just starting to build up more. And eventually we're gonna look back at this point of Helldivers and be like, dang, that was a good time. I wish I can kind of play it again. But the Helldivers we have now, I'm speaking in future reference, right? The Helldivers we have now is fucking goated. You know, we got Illuminate. We got fucking tanks. We got Humvees. We got like fucking 8-man battles and shit. You know, we're fighting with the fucking Super Earth Army. Dude, oh my god, that would be crazy as hell. Arrowhead. I know you probably not listening to this shit either. All right, make it to where the Helldivers fight alongside the army, bro. Like, because I don't know if you guys know this. But the Helldivers are pretty much doing the like important operations. That whole planet is not just the Helldivers. It's a full blown war going on because there's other branches of the Super Earth military that's also playing a part. Just look into it. Just look into it, right? I want to fight next to the fucking Super Earth army. That would be cool as fuck. Like 200 fucking army niggas fighting a big ass automaton base, like we're raiding or something. That would be freaking awesome. I would love that. But engine limitations. That's the sucky part about it, because Helldivers 2 runs off the same engine that Helldivers 1 runs off of. That still blows my mind. By the way, it's like fucking Monster Hunter from 1 all the way to World. That shit ran off the same engine. That is unbelievable, right? That shit is insane. But Helldivers 2 is doing the same thing. But I think that's a bigger jump, because it's like Helldivers 1 is like Dead Ops Arcade and you're building Call of Duty Zombies off of the Dead Ops Arcade for engine, right? That just doesn't make sense. That shit just that just works. I don't know how the hell they did it. Fucking Arrowhead magic, right? But I digress. I'm going through a yap session right now. Forget everything I said about Helldivers 2 doesn't deserve Game of the Year. But do remember that we still have to voice our opinions on the stuff that we find wrong with the game, right? Balancing, bugs, all that. You know, player feedback is definitely a thing that's needed to make a game grow. I strongly believe that, especially for a live service game. But I do think I was too harsh on it. And looking at that list, seeing Helldivers not there is like, I kind of regret making that video almost. I actually do regret making that video, right? But it's good to see that it's still winning awards, not just in the Game Awards. That, like the Golden Joystick Awards, Helldivers swept it. It didn't get Ultimate Game of the Year, but bro, it got so much shit. It is insane. I was freaking like it got those awards after I made that video too. I was freaking ecstatic. I was like, yo, let's freaking go, man. That shit made me so happy. That shit made me smile, bro. So honestly, bro, I regret everything I said, bro. But at the same time, like I said, we gotta voice our opinions about how we feel about the game. Helldivers 2 deserves Game of the Year, 100%. Like, I mean, okay, not 100%, because of course you got shit like Black Myth Wukong up there. But it definitely deserves to get nominated. I strongly believe that it got cheated, bro. It definitely got freaking cheated. So bad. It had the big, it was like this, when it launched, everybody knew that shit was going to be Game of the Year. But no, like, come on, you gotta be serious, bro. After the 60-day patch, it got its player base back. How the hell did it not get the Game of the Year? Like, get nominated at least. That's so annoying to see, bro. That is so freaking annoying to see. And I know, like, there's like a jury or like a critic involvement. There's like some involvement with the fucking nominees and voting and all that. And it doesn't make sense to me because at the Golden Joystick Awards, Helldivers 2 won the Critics' Choice Award, which is solely critics. So I'm trying to find out, how the hell did it not get nominated if it's purely critics and fucking Game Award jury or fucking, I don't know, Jeff Keighley or some shit. How the hell did it not see that? That makes no sense to me, bro. Now I'm gonna be fucking disappointed when I see some shit like Shadow the Earth Tree get fucking Game of the Year because it's a DLC over my favorite Game of the Year, which is fucking, of course, it's Helldivers 2. I can go on and on about why that game is great and why I recommend people to fucking play it. You know who I'm talking to. I'm talking to you. Yeah. You know I'm talking to you. Stop fucking sitting there looking like a fucking idiot. You know I'm talking about you. Exactly. Okay, anyways, but yeah, I recommend people to play the game. Like, it's fun. It's a fun game. It is a fun freaking game. Like, especially with friends. If you can get some buddies that can run multiple operations together and everybody knows what they're doing, bro, you and your team are going to feel like badasses, bro. You and your team are going to feel great. Helldivers 2 was definitely cheated from Game of the Year. It does suck to see, but it's not over yet. You know, Super Earth still have some W's to get before the Game of the Year is announced. What the fuck am I trying to say? Before Game of the Year, the actual Game of the Year is announced. And I think it's going to be Black Myth. Honestly, I think it's going to be Black Myth. Game Science knocked that shit out the park for their first game. First debut game, which is crazy, right? And second to that would probably be Final Fantasy Rebirth. Or fucking Elden Ring, because Elden Ring's up there. Like, why would... I don't know. These nominees are fucking lame. I'm sorry. These nominees are so lame to me, bro. Like, I like all these games, but I just... Like, I fuck with Final Fantasy. I fuck with Black Myth. I fuck with all these games. It's just like... Damn. Games like Balatro and Astrobot. I know Astrobot was Sony's big hit. No, it wasn't. It was Helldivers 2. Astrobot was not Sony's big hit. It's fucking Helldivers 2. But I guess Sony decided to put Astrobot over Helldivers, which is crazy to me that you have Helldivers featured in the game. I don't... Dude, make it make sense. But anyways, I digress. I keep digressing. You know, I gotta end this fucking video. I need to go to bed. Helldivers 2 should have got nominated, right? And it doesn't deserve not to be nominated. It got cheated for sure. I really do believe it got cheated. It's Sony's fastest selling. Oh my god, it is Sony's fastest selling game of all time. I don't know how the hell it's not even nominated. If it's Sony's fastest selling game of all time. Just think about that shit. What was it, like 12 million in like 2 weeks? Shit is fucking insane. It was so big that the developers didn't even know how many players were actually going to play the game. The servers were full on launch. That people were waiting in line, in a virtual line to play the game. And you're telling me that it's not nominated? Fucking, are you serious? Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this little rant about, Game Awards and fucking me ranting about Helldivers yet again. But this time it's a positive video for Helldivers, right? Yeah. This is Yamo ASAP signing out saying, peace out. And I might stream the Game Awards again this year. I don't know, because them shit's gonna be boring. I'm not gonna lie. I'll be wanting that shit to go quick, but them shit be taking like 4 to 5 hours long. I be hating that shit. They be dragging that shit on. If I watch it, I need to see some exciting shit and it not be 5 hours long. So, yeah. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. Yamo ASAP signing out saying peace out for the second time. Bye.